Hi, welcome back to Sophia's Art Supply Review. In this video, I would be showing you how to upcycle a simple old plastic folder using acrylic markers. You don't need to be an artist to do this project. Just follow my instructions and replicate exactly what I'm making, or just follow your instincts and create something entirely new. Just remember, in this project, there are no mistakes, only learnings. For this project, you need a transparent paper folder. Just make sure it's clean and dust-free. And I would be using the Rowney Simply Acrylic Paint Marker of 8 colors, which I would simultaneously also be reviewing because, hey, my channel is all about reviewing art supplies. Now you can use acrylic paints out of a tube for this project, but the reason why I chose to use acrylic pen markers is because I feel I'll have more control over the slippery surface of the folder with pens. Also, some of the features that caught my attention in this set is the fact that these are permanent, streak-free and fast drying. Also, they can be used on multiple surfaces such as paper, fabric, wood, ceramic, plastic, glass and more. On the flip side, however, if you're using a brush, you can adjust the thickness of the brush strokes. You can also change the consistency of the paint, and it's obviously easier to mix paint on a palette as compared to trying to mix it on the surface using the pen markers. But let's see how this goes. Talking about the product itself, the Rowney acrylic paint markers come in this good sturdy plastic box, and what I really like about it is the fact that it's transparent, so you can see the colors which are inside, which look really good. Also, these are water-based markers, which means they'll be easy to use and they'll be mess-free, and also it will not have that accompanying odor which you usually see in an alcohol-based marker or an oil-based marker. Each marker pen contains 5.3 ml of paints and has a translucent body, so you can visually see how much paint is still left inside. To activate the paint, you need to shake the pen a few times. You'd be able to hear the metal ball inside as it agitates the paint inside and restores an even flow of ink. The pen is fitted with 2 to 3 mm medium point spongy nib that allows for easy application. It needs to be pressed down a couple of times for the paint to flow in. And now the marker is ready to use. Make sure you press the cap down firmly till you hear the click. And now I'm going to do a swatch test to check if the colors on the cap is a true representation of the paint inside. The color of the paint appears to be quite similar to the color on the cap, which is a good thing. So now we can start on with our DIY project. So I'm planning to paint in some wildflowers for this project. You can follow my steps as I show them, or you can be more experimental with the positioning of the subjects and their colors. There are no rules here. To begin with, I'm going to place a white A4 size paper between the plastic sheets so I can see the paint clearly when I apply them. I want to be able to see the paper inside when I use this folder, so I'm going to paint starting bottom half, somewhere in the middle, and as I progress to the right, I will keep decreasing the size of the painting. First, I'm going to lay down some background foliage in green. I'm just making some loose leaf shapes, not worrying too much about perfection since a lot of it will get covered with the foreground shapes as the painting progresses. Then I'm going to fill up the shapes with color, occasionally mixing in some new colors to bring variation. Now I'm going to put a second layer of foliage, and this time I'm going to change the shape of the leaves and use blue to bring in some variety. It's time to add in some flowers. I love shape of daisies, so that's what I'm going to put in different colors. If you have a favorite flower, please feel free to put that in too. I'm just adding the flowers in randomly, mimicking how it would grow in nature. I just felt the painting required an extra touch of yellow to balance the colors, so I'm going to add in few long yellow stalks, making sure that they're falling in different directions for a more natural look. And now just adding a few green stalks to complete the wildflower effect. And for the final touch, I'm just deepening some of the colors so they pop out more visibly. And here we are done. A plain old paper folder upcycled into a unique hand-painted creation. I'm really happy with the way the colors have turned up on the folder. They're definitely bright, bold and opaque. The quick drying feature allows us to do layering technique. However, if you're trying to mix the colors on the folder, you need to be really quick because the colors dry very fast. Now just a quick note on the durability of this project. This is waterproof because acrylic paint by nature are water resistant once they are dry, but this is not scratch proof, so you have to make sure that this is not exposed to too much abrasion. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the Daler Rowney Simply Acrylic Marker Set. The colors are bold and bright, they are easy to use, leak proof and drip free. They're also quite versatile and can be used on multiple surfaces, and they closely mimic the acrylic paint out of the tube. At Rs 1200 for a set of 8, it's definitely on the pricey side, but if you do a lot of creative projects like this one, it's definitely going to be worth the price. I really hope you enjoyed the folder upcycle project. I would love to hear how your experience had been using the Daler Rowney acrylic markers, so don't forget to let me know in the comments below. Happy painting! If you enjoyed this video, do click the like button and do subscribe to my channel to watch an art supply review every Wednesday.